besties, welcome back to my slightly chaotic yet ultimately super safe corner of the internet. My name is apparently Amanda. Welcome to Paralives Rotational Gameplay. This is episode 2. We are at the Stanton household today. We are going to play like 3 days and then that will be the end. This is just an introductory round to get to know the family, to start them off properly. You can find me on all social media at apparently Amanda TV. I upload new YouTube videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. On Tuesdays, you get your Paralives Rotational Gameplay episodes, and on Fridays, you get replays of my Sims 2 Uberhood streams. And I stream every day from Tuesday to Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for coming and joining me during this video. We are going to start out with the Stanton household. Before we begin, let me start with the checking in of the spreadsheet. Is that on the screen? No, it is not. And I'm to blame. There it is. Okay, so let's make it just a little bit smaller. Okay, so like usual to start out with, we're going to check in with the spreadsheet. We are filling in the spreadsheet as we go, and we have obviously already played the Darcier household with Solene and Kian. And today we are starting out in the Stanton household with Marcus, Cindy, their teen son Jake, and their child daughter Justine. Or is she a preteen? I guess we should find that out. Let's see what Cindy is here. Cindy, why did I call her Cindy? That's her mom's name. Justine is a preteen. Okay, she's not a child, she's a preteen. The Stantons live in this lovely apartment building right here. Top floor looks empty, okay. And then we go down, and is this the whole Stanton apartment? Yes, that is the whole Stanton apartment. I don't know what Cindy is doing. She's doing push-ups, okay. All right, so let's get started with Cindy. Let's pick her reactions. Do we have a piano to play piano for 1 hour? Looks like we don't have a piano, so how am I supposed to play piano for 1 hour? We can eat a snack, though, and spend 2 hours with Marcus. We can do that. Marcus, you are going to watch TV for 2 hours and eat a snack. Jake, you are going to buy an item from the decor category and watch TV for 2 hours. Justine can watch TV for 1 hour, and that's where we're going. Justine's going off to school. Jake and Marcus are over here. Can I send these guys home, please? And what's up with Cindy? Cindy, can we stop with the push-ups, darling? I'm going to have you go and out of the fridge, you're going to go have a snack of an apple. What I'd like to do really quickly is set up my item that I like to put in all my houses. If you guys watched the first episode, you know that I like to put this item in all of my houses so that they can learn new recipes every day. So we're going to throw it on top of the fridge here, just right here. It's not perfect. Maybe we could move this back a little bit. And then move that back a little bit, possibly. Okay, beautiful. Cindy's gonna have a snack, and then we'll have her learn a new random recipe. Let's see what everyone works at. We might as well get to know our paras a little bit, so let's start with Cindy. Cindy is serious, good at romantic relationships, but she's good at nothing in terms of talent. She's an early bird, and she's neat, and she works as a nursing supervisor at the hospital. Her husband, Marcus, is gloomy, good at cooperating, but also good at nothing. He is an early bird and sloppy. He works as a guard at the museum library. He actually has a day off today, not sure why. Their son, Jake, is gloomy, good at making friends, and into music. He does have a job as a janitor at the museum/library, but how are we going to do that when we have school? Unless he's not a teen. Oh, he's a young adult. Okay. Well, Jake has a job as a janitor at the museum/library. And then we have, of course, Justine, who is a student at the elementary school. She is serious and into technology. Okay, cool. But I'm asking, why do we have an easel when no one paints? But I guess we're going to get started with this household. Marcus and Jake are going to head on home. Unless they have work right now. No, you guys have a vacation day. And Justine's headed off to school. Okay, so she's learned some new recipes. We are going to have Cindy, what time does she work at? She does not work today. So, she's good at nothing. She's serious. I don't really know what to make her do. Why don't we have her go watch some TV? Marcus, you're home. I would like you to come and watch TV as well. Jake, you're home wherever you are. I don't see you. Oh, you're in there. Hello. How'd you get in there? We're going to have you come upstairs and you know what? Cindy doesn't want to watch TV, so she's going to just go sit in this chair for a second. Marcus is going to go watch TV. Jake's going to go watch TV. Cindy, I'm going to have you get in a group with Marcus in a second. Why don't we have you go talk with him? Why don't you get out of that chair and you can go talk to Marcus while he's watching TV? She's just going to stand beside the TV and talk to him. She wants to spend 2 hours with him, so we're going to spend 2 hours with him. They're married, of course, Cindy and Marcus. I mean, they do have 2 children together. And let's get a friend card. We are going to ask Marcus if he wants to have children together in the future. He says yes. So now at any point we can try for baby, which is exciting. Why don't you just continue on and propose to Marcus? You guys aren't already engaged? I thought you guys were already married. So why don't we continue on with the romance? They have spent 2 hours together. Can we please... Okay, failure. Well, goddamn. Let's try again, and we are going to try and get the propose card, because Cindy wants to propose to Marcus. Pretty sure they were already married, and he wants to propose too. Sell your oven? Propose. Let's hope for the best here. Come on, baby, baby, baby. No. All right. Marcus is off to work. Why? Does he have a second job? No, he's not. Why did the game just tell me Marcus was off to work? So we're having a bug where Marcus, the dad, cannot talk to anybody. Every time he tries to talk, I don't know what was going on. He was socializing just fine. And then all of a sudden, anytime he tries to talk to somebody, it cancels out and says he's off to work. It's not time for work. And he also has a vacation day today. I've also tried doing it while he has no job, and it still does the same thing despite having no job. So I've reported the bug to the developers, and what we're going to do is, just for lore reasons, say that Marcus has developed a depression and does not want to talk to anybody right now and cannot talk to anybody right now or socialize with his family members. And he can do other things, he just cannot socialize. So that's what's going on with Marcus. Bless his soul. We are going to get back into things at the Stanton household here. Let's go back up to our little apartment right here, and let's cancel everyone out and get started from the beginning. Cindy, why is everyone always so tired? Increase, set, need, energy, 6. Oh, set, need, sleep, 6. Can I copy and paste this a few times? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so everyone is not so tired now. Cindy, unfortunately, you cannot propose to Marcus because you can't talk to him right now. And you can't successfully flirt either. So let's go ahead, and for some reason she wants to sell the oven. Let's sell the oven. We gotta get a new one, though, that means. I don't know why. That's such a stupid want to sell the oven. Like, hello, so stupid. Now I just gotta get a new one. Okay, are you happy you sold the oven? Perfect. And Jake wants to buy an item from the decor category, so I think this is Jake's room. Let's put a little decor category item on his desk right here. Let's put a little plant on his desk, this little cactus guy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Does that count for you, Jake? Beautiful. All right. Cindy, you don't work today, and you have a level up in personality. We are going to have her... Why doesn't she just go inside and watch some TV for now? Or browse TV channels. Do we have a computer? We do have a computer right here. Can you go and browse for new cooking recipes online, maybe? I don't know. Give her something to do. Marcus can't socialize because Marcus is depressed. Don't ask. We're going to go feed him an apple. And Jake is going to go and learn a new random recipe, and then we'll have him cook some food. Justine wants to watch TV, so that's what everyone's up to. Justine has homework as well, and she gets an upgrade, so we're going to get a chance to get more homework. Because homework is helpful, it helps you upgrade your grades. Jake learned a new recipe, so let's see if Jake can cook a meal for everyone to have. Why don't we make a frozen cheese pizza, because that's a group meal that we can all have. Marcus, when you're done, you're going to go watch some TV. Marcus has a personality level up. Let's level him up here and do the relief from embarrassment. Jake wants to interact with somebody. Why don't we have Justine come and talk? Talk to Jake? He burnt the pizza. Well, you guys are going to eat it anyways, eh? Eh. Why don't we exit this conversation for now, and Justine, you're going to go take a portion. Jake, you're going to eat that, and Marcus, you're going to come get a portion. Cindy, you're not really that hungry, so you can wait. Can you guys talk while you eat? Can you guys talk with while you're eating? Cindy cannot learn a new recipe online today. Okay, well, wonderful. She's good at romantic relationships, but also good at nothing. And she's serious. What do serious paras do? Why doesn't she go do some painting? I don't know. There's nothing for her to do, so she's gonna go do some painting. Are you two talking to each other? You want to interact with somebody? I'm trying to make you interact with somebody. It says you're interacting with somebody. Maybe I have to do a card in order for it to work. Come on, autosave. You're slowing down my whole game. Thank you. Let's share a controversial opinion. There we go. We interacted with somebody. He has a personality level up. Music makes you feel better. Jake, when you're done, I'm going to have you come practice the guitar on your own. Justine, you want to go watch some more TV? Let's go watch some more TV. Marcus, my depressed angel, let's have you use the bathroom real quick. And then I'm going to have you throw away the food and clean up that dirty dish. He is sloppy, but I'm going to make him clean up anyways. Justine, I'm keeping an eye on her. I want her to watch TV for 1 hour, and then I'm going to get her to go do her Parlee homework. I don't know what Parlee is, but, I mean, maybe one day I'll learn. Maybe one day I'll learn what Parlee is. Okay, so she's watched enough TV. Let's go do our homework. And then when she's done doing her homework, she's going to go to the bathroom. Cindy's painting. Marcus is doing some cleaning for me. Perfect, Marcus. Marcus, let's learn a new random recipe for the day, because it's always good to have as much recipes as we can. And maybe Marcus, why don't we have you, I know it's really early, but you're really tired. We're going to have you go to bed. You're also an early bird, so you want to wake up early. You work at 7 a.m. I'm going to send you off to bed now. Justine, when she's done using the bathroom, is going to go to sleep in her bed. And Cindy, I would like her to finish this painting. She is an early bird, and her shift starts at 11. Let's see. She can't successfully flirt, unfortunately, because her husband is going through a depression and can't talk to anybody. That's the lore we're making up to go with the fact that he, oh, Cindy, why do I keep calling her Cindy, but she's like scooting through the room. Jake, are you an early bird? You're a night owl, so you can stay up a little while longer and continue to play the guitar. Justine's gonna head to bed. Cindy, I'd like her to finish her painting. Okay, let's see what painting she made. That's what she made? Okay, sell that. And Cindy, let's have you go off to sleep. Actually, you know what? You're hungry. So what I'm going to have you do is cook yourself a microwaved hamburger. And then I'm going to have you go off to sleep for the night. Jake is still in here playing the guitar. I'm going to have him keep going for a little bit because he's a night owl, so I want him to be up late. Remove low, sad, emotional reasons. Hey, that made me feel better. Okay, perfect. You are going to go use the bathroom, and then even though you're a night owl, you do have to go to school tomorrow, so we're going to have you go to sleep to make sure you get enough sleep. Cindy's heading off to bed. So we're just going over to Jake and waiting for him to head off to sleep. Perfect. Another day, another story. Let's go with the moon pack. And for the next day, everyone wants to be Jake's friend. Oh. Or Marcus gains a vacation day. Let's gain a vacation day. Let's go to our spreadsheet, ladies and gentlemen. And what we are going to do is go into the spreadsheet and change it to week 1, day 2. There we go. Minimize and back into the action. So let's fast forward until the morning. Let me see who has to get up for work. So Marcus has to get up at maybe 4 a.m. And you also have to get up at 4 a.m. You got to get up at 7 and you don't have to get up till later. So we're going to fast forward until 4 a.m. That's when we're going to wake up Marcus and Jake. I'm hoping their energy is full by that point. I sent them to bed nice and early for this. I knew they'd have to get up early for work. So, Jake, we're going to have you get up and you're going to go, you can't learn a new recipe, so why don't you make a group portion of some microwaved hamburgers for everybody. Marcus, you're going to come use the bathroom and take a shower. Marcus and Jake both work very early, so we're going to have them do their thing. I don't know why Jake has the shift he does, because he's a night owl. Can we change his shift? Yeah, we're going to change it to 5 p.m. instead. So that means he doesn't work till 5 p.m. So I'm going to send him back to bed in a bit. But for now, he's going to eat. Marcus, you can come take a portion of the microwaved hamburgers. Jake, we're going to decay, or we're going to set need, sleep. We're going to set your need to 4. And I'm going to send you back to bed because you're a night shift, love. So, oh, what's going on? We're going to go back to sleep, please. Looks like Justine's up for the day, so she's going to go use the bathroom and take a shower. She gets up nice and early for school. Marcus is still eating. I don't know if he's still bugged or not, but we're going to say he's still going through his depression. Marcus, before work, you have some time and you need exercise leveled up. Do we have any room for exercise somewhere? I don't really have any room for an exercise machine. Maybe no, that's not enough room there. We're going to have to go into build mode and we're going to have to go down here. What we're going to do is make a little room. We're just going to make this a room. And what we'll do is we'll take this wall, put it there, beautiful. Now we have this teensy-tiny little room. It's going to be a teensy-tiny little gym. And what we're going to do is set the workout stuff in here for anyone to use. More specifically for Marcus to use. And now we've got a little gym downstairs. You're going to go jog on the treadmill for a little bit. Jake has gone back to bed because he now works the night shift. And Justine is getting up for school. It's Friday, so she has one more day of school before she's off for the weekend. Looks like Cindy's up. Cindy, let's go, and you really need to go to the bathroom. So Justine, you're gonna wait on your shower, and Cindy's gonna go use the bathroom. Cindy, once you're done, I'm gonna have you take a quick shower and then go take a portion of food. Marcus is doing his workout, Jake is sleeping, Justine is eating. When she's done, let's pick up all the dirty plates, please. And then she can go take a shower and put on her everyday outfit. Awesome, Justine. Thanks for cleaning up. Cindy, you are going to... Marcus is off to work for real this time. Cindy wants to watch TV for 2 hours before she goes off to work, so she's going to go do that for a little bit. And we had a glitch there. Justine, my darling, how about you come clean up the dirty plates, and then you're going to, you can't learn a new recipe. So we're just kind of waiting for you to go off to school. You don't have any homework. Why don't you go learn about, or why don't you just go watch TV with your mom? Justine's going off to school very soon. She's going to go off now. And Jake, we're waiting for him to wake up until later. Cindy Stanton starts work soon, so let's have her go use the bathroom before she starts work. We're going to have her go and paint for a little bit. Just before work, she wants to try and level up a skill today, so we're going to try and level up a skill. And Jake has to get up by like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Okay, Cindy is heading off to work. Beautiful. And Marcus, can you come on back home, my friend? Perfect. You are back home. Let's have Marcus go use the bathroom and have sad as your main emotion. Maybe we can make that happen. He has an upgrade point for work. So... there we go. It's auto-saving, so it's going to take a second. When he's done, I'm going to have him go and grab a hamburger. Justine's at school. Jake is going to get up very soon. There we go. Good morning, Jake. Let's go use the bathroom and take a shower. And then you're going to come and you can't learn a new recipe for another hour. So you're going to go take a portion of the microwaved hamburgers. And you want to watch TV for 2 hours, we can absolutely do that. Jake's a night owl, so I thought it would make more sense to have him working the night shift. So that's exactly what we did. Justine is back from school and got an upgrade point to spend. Let's have more frequent chance to get a homework assignment. She's going to head on home. Jake is checking social media. Why doesn't Jake go play some guitar until he goes off to work? Justine is making her way back home, and Marcus is still watching TV. Justine, when you get home, let's have you go use the toilet. Marcus has watched TV for 2 hours. It's a little early for him to go to bed. Maybe not. Maybe not, because he works so early. We're gonna have him go pick up the dirty dishes and then throw away the hamburgers. Justine, darling, let's get Marcus to cook you some food. Why don't we have him cook something in a minute? Justine, you don't have any homework and it's Friday anyways. I'm gonna have you go play Stardew Valley on the computer. And Marcus, we're gonna have him go ahead and cook some frozen cheese pizza, a group portion. Cindy has finished work and she is going to come home, and I want her to come and jog on the treadmill for a little bit. Marcus, I actually don't want you to get a food. There we go. Marcus, I am going to have you go to bed. I'm going to have you use the toilet and then go to sleep. Justine, you're going to come and take a portion of the pizza. Why don't you go do that? I don't think you're learning at 0 learning speed. I don't know how to do that. So what we're going to do is have you, go upstairs and why don't you come learn a new random recipe and then take a portion of food. Justine's getting rather tired. She can stay up a little later tonight because tomorrow's Saturday, so she doesn't have school. She's cleaning up the plates. How nice. I just don't have any hobbies for her to get into. She's into technology, so why don't we go and practice our programming? Actually, why don't we go and practice our graphic design? Why don't you go do that, love? And Cindy, you are cleaning up your plate or whatever you're doing. You're going to go use the bathroom. And then it's a little early for you to go to bed as well. So I'm going to have you go and watch some television. Oh, the toilet's broken. Cindy, can you go repair that? Justine's having a great time on the computer. We're going to send her to bed around 10 o'clock. And Cindy, once she's done repairing the toilet, she's going to have the ability to go off to bed. The ability? Ooh, fancy. Justine, why don't we send you off to sleep? Jake has earned money at work. Beautiful. Let's have him get an upgrade point, or he has an upgrade point. Art knowledge slowly improves while at work. Let's do that one, I guess. And when he comes home, I'm going to have him come use the toilet. And then he's going to take a portion of the pizza. Justine should be going to sleep. Cindy should be going to sleep. Jake's going to come on home. After he grabs his pizza, let's go learn a new random recipe for the day. And then we are going to throw away the food and pick up dirty plates. He's a little too awake to go to bed. So why don't we have him go take a shower? And then he's into music. So we're going to have him go play the guitar for a little bit. Okay, perfect. Let's put your guitar down and you're going to go to sleep. And before Marcus wakes up, we are going to do another day, another story. Why don't we do, I don't think anyone's working today. So we're going to get $2,000. Beautiful. Let's go to our spreadsheet. And we are going to go into our spreadsheet and change it to week 1, day 3. We have one more day to go in the Stanton household. Okay, so Marcus is going to wake up at 4 a.m. Why don't we have him get on up? And he's going to go use the bathroom and take a shower. Tell me he works today. Oh, thank God. Okay, he does work today. I'm going to have him make some microwaved hamburgers for breakfast for everybody. It's not a very breakfast-friendly meal, but it works. It's a Saturday, so pretty much everyone can sleep in. The kids, well, I mean, they're not kids. We only have one kid in this household. She actually works at 11 today, and he works at 5 p.m. But Justine can sleep in today because she does not go to school today. Marcus, you work in 1 hour. Let's check the news here. Blah, 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 blah. And then we're going to go downstairs, and I'm going to have you go work out for a little bit before you go off to work. Marcus is off to work. Looks like Cindy's up. Good morning, Cindy. Let's go clean the toilet and then use it. And then you're going to take a shower. So let's go take a portion of a microwaved hamburger. Looks like Justine's up. She's going to go use the bathroom. And then I'll have her go take a shower and then grab a microwaved hamburger. Oh, yay, we learned a breakfast recipe. Woohoo. Okay. Cindy, you don't need any skills for work. You just need to be in a good mood. So why don't we just go to the bathroom one more time, and then you'll be going off to work soon. So you're going to go watch TV until then. Justine, my darling, you have the day off today. I'm going to have you work on your technology today. But first, we're going to throw away the food and clean up the dishes. Cindy is off to work. Beautiful. Justine, let's go into your brother's room and we're going to practice graphic design. Cindy, why didn't you go off to work? Game is auto-saving. Let it do its thing. Justine is going to sit on her brother's computer while he sleeps. He doesn't mind. She's going to work on her graphic design and her technology. Marcus, we're going to clear status effects and get rid of your sickness because I hate the sicknesses in this game. The worst part of this game. Marcus, you're going to come home and use the bathroom, and then you want to watch TV for 2 hours. We can go ahead and do that. After you've used the bathroom, Marcus, I might have you cook some food soon. And Justine, looks like Jake is up. I was just about to deal with Justine, but Jake woke up, so we're going to have him go use the bathroom, take a shower. I'm going to have him cook some frozen cheese pizza because that's all we got for group meals pretty much. Justine is leveling up her graphic design, and she is in the zone, apparently. Yes, awesome. He failed the pizza. All right. Marcus, I'm going to get you to come and throw away that food. And then I want you to come and cook something, maybe. Marcus is going to cook some microwaved hamburgers, because that's what we always eat around here. Jake, watch TV for 2 hours, work on a skill for 3 hours. We can work on a skill for 3 hours. Why don't we go practice guitar for a little bit? Justine is still in the zone. And Marcus is making microwaved hamburgers because the cheese pizza was burnt. Justine, let's stop. And do you want to play a musical instrument for 1 hour? Can you play that guitar? Maybe you need a piano. We don't have room for a piano, darling. You're gonna go and use the bathroom. And then you're not hungry, so we're just kind of waiting for your brother to get off the guitar. Marcus is gonna eat and then go back to watching TV. And then honestly, he's so used to the early shift, I might send him to sleep soon. Okay, Jake, you're off to work, my friend. Can you go play guitar? You can. Cool. I didn't know preteens could use the guitar. That's so cool. Let's take a picture of this. Let me make sure I have Fraps open. Yep, perfect. We're going to get some pictures of Justine playing guitar in her brother's room. And Marcus is watching some TV. I'd like to get a picture of him watching TV. Justine wants to play a musical instrument for 1 hour, and Marcus, play music for 2 hours at 0 learning speed. Can we try that? I don't know if we can try that, but we're gonna try. We're gonna rank up to rank 2, and we're gonna cancel this out. And I would have him go work out, but he's so tired. I'm gonna have him go take a shower, and then I'm gonna have him go to sleep. Cindy caught a virus at work. Clear status effects. Beautiful, solved. Cindy, when you come home, you're gonna come use the bathroom. And then she wants to paint for 2 hours at 0 learning speed. We're gonna try. I don't know how to make you 0 learning speed. We have to put a new easel down because for some reason the easel's always bugged. So, Cindy, after you use the bathroom, I'm going to have you go paint an illustrative painting. Justine has successfully played the guitar. Level up for her. We're going to have her go and practice her graphic design again. We're going to say that's what she's into as her hobby. And Jake is at work. You know what I'd like to add in the spreadsheet? Hobbies for my paras. Marcus, we're going to say he's into exercise. Cindy is going to be into art. Jake is going to be into guitar. And Justine is going to be into graphic design. That's their main hobby. Let's set that as main hobby. Beautiful. And Cindy, you're going to go art for a little bit. You are doing some graphic design. Jake, we're waiting for him to be done done work. Looks like we're not learning at 0 learning speed. I wish we were, and then we could fulfill that want, but we're not. We're going to wait a little bit for Justine to go to bed because it's quite early. It's a weekend, so it's like we can stay up late. Cindy, I'm going to have you go into the kitchen and you're going to go take a portion of hamburgers. We tried the painting. It didn't work. When she's done, she's going to go back and finish her painting. Because she doesn't need to be at work super early. We're going to have her finish her painting, and then we're going to go to sleep when we're done. Jake is returning home, and Justine is still in the zone. I love it. She gets in the zone all the time. Cindy decided to just head off to bed. Beautiful. Justine, it's 11 p.m. So why don't we have you go and use the bathroom and go to sleep. Jake, we're going to have you come and take a portion of the microwaved hamburgers, buddy. And then you're going to, you can't learn a recipe yet. You have to wait an hour. We have an upgrade at work. We're going to do repair knowledge slowly improves while at work. That will really help us. Because he needs repair for work. Why doesn't he come take a portion and then learn a new random recipe for the day? Why can't he take a portion? After he's done, let's go use the toilet. And then he wants to work on a skill for 3 hours. So let's have him go work on his guitar for a little bit. You know what? We should probably work on repair skill because we need it for work. So why don't we work on repair for work? We'll have to work on it for 3 hours, but that's okay. Marcus, he does not work today, so we're going to let him wake up whenever he wants. Cindy does work today at 11, and Justine does not go to school. Another day, another story. I'm not going to be at this household today. So we're going to have a $2.50 discount on our next bank statement. And what I'm going to do is go into the spreadsheet, change it to week 1, day 4. I am just going to finish up here with Jake. And then we are going to send him off to sleep. And Marcus has woken up, but you know what? We're leaving this household. So that is the end for the Stanton household. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. You can find me on all social media at Apparently Amanda TV. I upload new YouTube videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. I upload my Paralives Rotational gameplay on Tuesdays. And on Fridays, I upload replays of my Sims 2 Uberhood, which I stream every day from Tuesday to Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Goodbye.